TWU Local 100 has been down this road way too many times over my 20 years on the job. And here we are once again, faced with tragedy on the subway tracks. Since I've been on the job, there's probably been somewhere in the neighborhood of 14 or 15 Local 100 members that have died in the line of duty. We work in the most unforgiving work environment in New York City. There are no civil servants in the state, in New York City, New York State, or in the United States of America that do what we do day in, day out. We work under live train traffic, as you can see, and as you can hear. We work around heavy steel, heavy industrial steel that makes this system what it is. We work around energized third rails. We work in the dock. We work in extremely arduous work environments, night in, night out, and we pay the price in blood, often enough. We've averaged one fatality a year for the last 50 years. And as we stand here today, we prepare to memorialize a track worker named Danny Boggs, who was a friend of mine, who was killed on the railroad tracks at Columbus Circle in Manhattan 6 years ago today. 6 years ago today. So before this tragic event happened today, we were preparing a memorial service, an annual memorial service for track worker Danny Boggs at Columbus Circle, and yet we were brought out a day before that memorial to 46th Street and Broadway in Queens for yet another tragedy. In this particular case, there's an ongoing investigation, but the truth of the matter is that this was likely an industrial accident. And when I say an industrial accident, look at the environment that we work in. The environment is a disaster waiting to happen. You mix live train traffic, electrified third rails, heavy steel, heavy work, and darkness, and tragedy is bound to happen. And in this case, tragedy struck today, unfortunately, once again. You know, we've done this now several times since I came on this job 20 years ago, and there have been several rounds of rule revisions, and as we evolve on this job, this union has actually succeeded in making the job a lot safer than it was 20 years ago. But every time we suffer a fatality, we go back, we take a look at what the actual rules are, and we see what we can do to make it safer. We've had problems with the MTA over the last 20 years. The MTA is a very production-driven outfit and has oftentimes in the past put production ahead of worker safety, but it doesn't look like that was what happened in this particular instance. So, and I'll say one more thing about the safety rules. All the rules in the world are not going to prevent every industrial accident from happening in this particular work environment. All the finely engineered rules in the world, there will still be industrial accidents where transit workers die, and it's part of the legacy of TWU Local 100. It's ingrained in every transit worker that steps foot on those tracks that we do a job that we don't get the recognition for. We're out swinging hammers and working on signals all night long and all day long. We don't get nearly the recognition we deserve. We suffer fatalities, and we come back out the next day and we do it again.